How's it going today there, YouTube? Well, I've not a whole lot going on this weekend. Kind of been out playing in the shop, but yesterday and today, though, flip this phone around, you guys can see what I got going on here. And you know something? I might better get my Georgian Bay hat on instead of my Milton hat for a change, because people are going to start thinking I'm kind of biased or something, but anyway, let me show you guys what I got up to this weekend. Decided I'd paint the exhaust pipe, the manifold on the hard part this weekend, using this Rust-Oleum high heat coating. It says it's good up to 1,000 Fahrenheit. Well, I don't think the old tractor quite gets that hot, but we'll see how it looks when we get it on there. I just did the first coat now. I'll go outside and look at the pipe here in a minute. But we'll get this all cleaned up. And the old W4 here, I got some wires made up for it. From the coil to the distributor. Just use a little bit of 14 gauge wire. You guys can see that there. 14 gauge wires from terminals. The terminals I've used are these guys. Oh, and you guys will notice these are blue terminals, not black ones like what's on the tractor. Says, well, I said to myself, blue terminals on a red tractor is gonna look stupid. So little Pine Beach scrap metal and farm tractor custom here, the Sharpie mark, and I colored them black so that way they look a little bit more normal. So I mean, it doesn't look bad. So whatever, just a little detail thing, I guess. I do have the lights wired up, and I did lift the hood up to install them. Of course, I got a handful of dirt here, so I'm gonna go and I'll turn the lights on for you, and I'll show you guys what we got. See if I can't get over here and get you guys a front shot here a little bit. Still tight fitting here, you know. There we go. That's looking dandy. I notice I got my glass in there cornerways though. It's got a, you can see it in here, tractor lens. It has it cast in the glass. It should be at the bottom, but it's on the side. Oh well. Not the end of the world, I guess. One of the things I noticed when I got the when I put the lights back on, didn't notice it rather until I turned the lights on after I got them wired up. Having a hard time talking to you for some reason, I don't know. But yeah, got to paint that muffler at some point. I don't really think I want to go black, but I think it's going to be an aluminum color, high heat aluminum. Got to find me a air breather cap here still too. So yeah, not a whole lot going on this weekend. Might try and make some more wires up, ignition wires here during the week. I'm gonna lift this hood off again and do the coil wire. Of course, this one is got brakes in it here, so got more brakes in it than all the union construction work it takes during the week. So that's no good. Get out to a show wherever and friggin' starts raining and whatnot, that'll stop you dead in your tracks. So that gets wet, because I had that problem with it once before. But of course, if it was raining like it was yesterday up here, I mean, I'm just kind of glad the tractor got home in the shed. So I mean, it's not all bad. If it's pouring down rain at a show somewhere, that's no good either. But it's better off to have the tractors at home in the shop. But I guess this W4, next I can clean up the hand crank over there. I can paint it up and stick it back in the holder over there. And I think I'm going to wire wheel this toolbox up here, because the toolbox goes up underneath in here. Find the bolts to go in there, and I'll put the other little small bolts for the fenders and whatnot. A cardboard box somewhere, and I'll get the toolbox back in there. And I've got a piece of toolbox liner I'll throw inside it, make it look nice. So yeah, that's where we're at right now anyway. Maybe I'll check in with you guys here in a little bit, and we'll see what else I get up to. Here's a little trick for you guys. If you're gonna paint something around, you don't really want to hold on to it, but you want to still be able to control it. Take an old rake or a broomstick or something and put your pipe on there, and then you can hold on to it and spray with the other hand. Works great. Okay, I'm just gonna tack this onto the last video I started last week there, and never had a chance to finish this week because I did want to get you guys a nighttime shot of the lights working on the W4, because it is kind of neat looking and whatnot. So I wanted to show that in the video, but been busy after hours. I've already run 2 loads of scrap metal into the inlands today too. So anyways, got in here and kind of got settled down, had some lunch, and we're gonna start doing some tractor stuff. So just picked up some of this stuff, Duplicolor engine ammo. This is the aluminum color, so we'll do the rain cap and the muffler today. There's something to do this afternoon. Nice afternoon to be painting. So anyway, I'll get my dirty gloves all sanded off there. Of course, I decided to grab that when it was hot last winter, so with the dirty gloves, greasy gloves I should say. So anyway, get that cleaned up and back together. But I did get some pretty interesting information here last week. I've been kind of looking on some info for this W4, and in my search I discovered that according to TractorData.com, there's only about 24,377 of these W4s produced. That's comparative to their Farmall H counterparts. There was over 500,000 H&Ms produced. Farmall H and Farmall M. Almost 500,000. I think over 500,000. But then I decided to look on the old 1828 there. There's less than 4,000 of these 1820s produced from 1930 to 1937. This one being a 37. Now I think that number also includes Oliver and Cockshot versions, but the Cockshot versions were only made from 1935 to 1937. Another interesting bit I found out, because the 80s replaced the 1828s. I think the first 80 serial number was 803-929 or somewhere around there. This serial number of this tractor is 803-217, I believe, or 214, something along those lines. Don't remember off the top of my head, but pretty close to that. But yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. Only 4,000 of those 1820s produced in 7 years. Of course, the W4, they were made from, I think they started in 1940, and they went to the Supers in 53, so from 1940 to, we'll say 1952, there's just the 24,377 of these produced. So, kind of makes it, I guess some people say more desirable. I wouldn't really call it rare, but kind of funny because I think Ontario is the hot spot for W4, so everybody seems to have one of these in their backyard or back shed somewhere. So there's quite a few of them around Ontario, and they're kind of difficult to sell. But I was also doing some other looking because I was talking to a guy about a Super MTA Farmall, and I was doing some comparisons, and I knew that International built a Super W6 TA, so same as a Farmall M. I forget what the production numbers were on the Super MTA, but there's more MTAs made than the W6 TA, because the W6 TA only had 6,800 units produced, and the W6 TA and of course the MTAs were only made in 1954. So that's kind of some neat numbers for you guys. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and paint here, and I'll see if I can get you guys an evening shot of these lights inside the shed here. Alrighty, so it's about 9 o'clock out here right now. There's low beam, there's high beam. Not bad, eh? Anyway, I'm gonna end this video for right now, and I will see you guys on the next one. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching once again. Please comment, rate, subscribe if you like what you see. Thanks for watching.